Are you?
I'm not doing it.
So, guys.
Hey.
Are you? Oh, Friday.
Thank God.
Vacation.
Oh, for
It's
you,
done.
no. For me, I'm like, yes.
Like, it's great that it's great that it's Friday, but fuck, man. It's like vacation flew by. It was just Monday. What are you looking for?
I was looking for a coaster, so
Just
I
put
wasn't
it.
a savage.
Just put it right there.
Okay,
It's fine.
nah, every time I do it, you get all mad.
Well, on that one.
Butthurt and stuff.
So, guys, welcome to the Option Select Podcast. Episode 119 is a podcast where me and Ruben we get together on Friday nights. We talk about video games.
That's right.
Where I do all my research and find subjects to talk about, and you don't.
I don't do any of that. No.
You do nothing.
None of that. I do nothing.
You know nothing.
I
Ruben Snow.
know nothing.
She's my queen.
My queen.
I mean, that's stuck in my head all day. My queen.
She's my queen.
I know she's your aunt.
She's tremendous. Okay,
She's your aunt.
She's my queen.
And don't go there.
Oh, he went there all the way.
He sure did.
All the way.
But anyways, guys, this is a podcast where we get together on Fridays. We talk about video games, what's going on, and we just share with you guys. And we're glad you're here. What else? Yeah, we just appreciate you guys for being here. We really do. I like it. Episode 119.
Yeah, dude.
Flew by.
Yes, it does.
How was your week, dude? Talk to me.
Week was pretty good, minus today.
Busy.
It was busy. It was pretty busy. So I've been training another new person starting Tuesday.
Sweet.
Kid's pretty young, and he seems capable.
Good.
He's gonna do a all right job once he gets everything learned and all that stuff. As far as like everything else at work, I mean,
The usual
like,
bullshit.
I had a meeting Wednesday, and it was like running super behind, and
Are they making you out do mandatory masks?
no.
Okay.
As long as you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Okay.
So yeah. So all that being said, work was okay. It was long and hot.
Fucking hot as shit.
Hot.
August, bro.
It
August.
was like 108, I think, yesterday, and like another 100
on
today.
the heat index.
Bro, it was crazy.
Yeah, the humidity and the rain.
And it I think it rained like Wednesday, and it kind of like cooled us
Yeah.
off for a little bit.
And then,
Like I had my arm out the window, and then the sun came out, and we are just like
Yeah.
melting. Like we saw the fucking lost
Lost
ark.
The Covenant of the Ark.
Yeah, man. So it was hot, and I'm glad that it's over, and I get to relax for a few days.
Good. Earned it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Mike.
What did we do this week? Okay, so I can start off with today.
Okay. Work way
I
back.
bought the Ghost of Tsushima expansion and the PS5 upgrade.
$10.
No, I paid 30. Well, I actually with the
You own the game though, right?
my Cash App card, I only paid 22.
But you own the
$22.
game though, so
Yeah, I own the game, but I didn't own the DLC or whatever. So basically, I got the PS5 upgrade for the price of the regular expansion or whatever.
it was just $10.
But the PS5 upgrade was pretty nifty because if you were playing without the director's cut on PS5, you were playing at 1800p, which is like a little shy of 4K, which is 2160. So it renders everything really, really well and like 60 frames on the resolution mode.
I
and
saw the
everything.
fast travel. I was like,
Yeah, fast travel. I mean, it was already fast to begin with,
yeah,
but it's mad fast.
I saw it on Twitter.
Mad fast. The trigger stuff I didn't really notice too much at all, really. Like with the tension and stuff like that, it still felt regular to me.
What were you using it on? Like on your attacks or your abilities or what?
I think it's on bow because attacks are square and triangle. Yeah. And pulling the trigger to swap your stances and stuff like that and your abilities. But like whenever you pull out the bow and you press the left trigger, it kind of gives you tension. When you pull the drawstring back, it kind of gives you a little bit of resistance. But other than that, it wasn't really noticed too much.
That'd be cool. Like when you have a full charge on the. I guess that would be.
Or it kind of like get tighter and tighter and tighter. You just let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was it's definitely a pleasant upgrade. I'm still in the first act in New Game Plus, so I'm just cruising around and enjoying the story there. But like coming back to that game and after having not played it for a while, it's just kind of like the combat was just
Getting familiarized with the
weird
combat
again,
and mechanics.
yeah. Because even though like Valhalla is still square and triangle to attack, just like Ghost of Tsushima is, the what's it called? Like having to swap stances in between the fights and like change up your stuff. That's what really threw me off. I was like, "Fuck! What was it again? It it was X for sword and triangle for the stabs and
That's
stuff.
how that's how it was when I was after like playing a Souls game. Then I was like playing Final Fantasy 7. I was kept hitting R1 to attack because that's always the attack button.
Right.
And I'm just like switching to the other character. I'm like,
Oh no. So yeah, man, I picked up the Ghost of Tsushima's Director's Cut for PS5 today, and I'm looking forward to playing that a little bit more.
It starts at what, Act 2, right? When you do the DLC?
Right. So I'm trying to get to that point right now. I'm still in Act 1. I'm not really going for all the side stuff yet, but I do like because in one of the previous updates on PS4, they added the ability to like do gear loadouts. So like if you have
that's right,
the exploration armor, you can have like you can get double supplies and double wood and all that stuff. So whenever I'm walking around on the horse or whatever, I put on that one.
That's a good quality of life change right there.
Oh, it was
just changing everything on the fly. Like this is my stealth outfit. This is my toe to toe, my hand to hand outfit, whatever. Yeah.
And I had I'd made a dueling aspect right before I left the house because I went to get the Heavenly Strike or the Thunder Strike or whatever it was, where you press a circle and triangle together. So yeah, man, it was it's very welcomed upgrade. Even though like it was already running at 60 FPS because all they did was uncap the frame rate, but the resolution scaling wasn't there and all that stuff. But watching you play Sekiro earlier today and the cutscenes and stuff, I was like, man, I kind of want to put this in like Japanese mode and like with the English subtitles on the bottom or whatever. So I think I'm gonna end up doing that before I start my next run later on tonight.
Yeah, I saw someone playing Sekiro and they had like the English voices. I was like,
it's not
what the fuck. Like it just like no, this just belongs with Japanese voices.
Because I already played through it in English anyway, so I was like, let me try something a little bit different. I know what's going on, like it's not like it's a big deal. Like I can read what's going on, so definitely want to check that out. And then for the past few days, I've been playing Destiny 2 with the boys.
How's that's going?
It's going well.
Yeah. Vogs.
We were doing we did one VOG or like part of a VOG, and then we've been trying to get my boy Spencer and Jackal a title, the same one that I've already gotten, which was the Conqueror, which was to complete all the hardest strikes.
To get it?
No, they're still missing one, and it's just the hardest one. It's a pain in the ass.
Like the one you could glitch?
No, the boss room it's terrible. It's just absolutely terrible, the boss room. So right now it's just been a little difficult, and hopefully we can get it by Monday before the season rolls over on Tuesday.
Already?
Yeah.
What season is it?
It's going to be season 15. Right now it's season 14, but season 15 just got announced. The name of it got announced today. I want to talk about it later.
Okay.
But yeah, so we played a little bit of Destiny 2, trying to get them that title before everything moves forward with the next season, because you get to keep the title. So yeah, we're doing that. I also played a lot of Assassin's Creed this week. I couldn't really stream at all because my internet connection sucked.
Yeah, I saw you playing. What was it?
Skyrim.
Was it? Yeah, it was Skyrim, like Tuesday night or Monday night or something like that.
Yeah.
It just like
kept. Yeah, I know.
Bro.
So I finally got that fixed today. It was funny because Comcast came over around 2 o'clock or something like that.
They just look at you like, oh, you're finally awake.
And the guy's like, so what's going on? I was like, well, I have no upload, dude. Like I've got nothing. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Let me check it out or whatever. And I'm going to start outside and then I'll work my way inside. And he's like, well, everything looks good. And he's like, everything looks good. I was like, man, look, I'm telling you, you can look through my history. This is the third time I've had this issue at this house. So can we please try and like nip this in the bud? And like while I'm talking to this guy about everything that's going on, another person knocks on my door. It's another Comcast guy who's working on a different house,
down
like
the street?
4 houses down. And he's like, hey, man, I'm trying to figure out what this node problem is. All these people have terrible connection. And I was like, oh, cool. Because I got a guy inside my house right now that's like trying to figure it out as well. And he's like, well, I think I've got it figured out. Whatever. Just, give me a couple minutes and I'm trying to get you all squared away. I was like, all right, cool. So around like 4 or 5 o'clock, homeboy said, I got it all figured out. Hopefully this nips it in the bud. Somebody had replaced some junction box over here. Didn't do it correctly. So now everything should be fine.
Good.
I fixed that. I fixed your side. Everything should be fine. I was like, all right, cool. So the entire time while I was like, after that, from like 5 to like 7 before I left the house, I was testing the internet, and also I downloaded, Ghost of Tsushima stuff, and it was like 100 gigs or something like that. And it was like pretty quick. So hopefully all that's squared away and I can get back to streaming again, because that would be so well. And so we've been playing some Destiny, getting through that. We picked up, me and my buddy Carlos, we picked up Skyrim again, and this is before the announcement and all that bullshit. But we just picked it up because he was looking up some kind of a program that adds like hundreds of mods at once, and it like organizes all of them for you, and like you don't have to do like any work. It's just kind of like boom.
You just hit the checkbox whatever ones you want or don't want or
you're
whatever.
Like, oh, I want this mod pack, and then it just like puts everything in the game, and then like everything's ready to go. So. We both put that on there, and man, the game is way different. Like changes combat, changes stealth, changes
talent trees and everything.
Talent trees, all that stuff, loot, everything gets changed up. And I was like, oh shit, this is like a new game to me again, you know. So I was checking that out for a little while, and it was something like 740 mods that it installed in one go. It took like 30-40 minutes.
It took a minute.
It was 160 gigs after it was done.
You know what else is 160 gigs?
What is that?
I'll talk about it later.
So it was like 160 gigs after all was said and done. So we got it installed, got it on there, and
was it worth
playing
it?
through that. Yeah, man, it's fun, dude. I was like, fuck, man, this is game like with all the different combat stuff and perk trees and everything, like the loot pool and everything like that. I was like, man, this is
going back to Tamriel. Pretty good.
It's like going back to fucking Skyrim, dude. It was dope. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to that. But
glad you're not.
I'm not buying the new edition because why? I've got it on PC. I'm good.
You already have 4 copies of it.
I'm good. Yeah, I've got 5 copies.
You have it on Switch, on PlayStation, PlayStation 3.
I don't have it on either. I've only bought one edition of Skyrim ever.
PC.
That was PC.
I have it on 360.
Oh no, wait.
PlayStation 4.
I bought Skyrim and then I didn't buy any of the DLC, and then like I think I bought the special edition for like $10 or something.
One of the early DLCs I remember was like you go after vampires.
Yeah, Dawnguard. Yeah.
You go after vampires, and what's the other one?
Hearthstone or something like that, where you can
make your own
town.
One. Yeah, you can make your own town. You make your own house. Your super decorate your home or something like that, and you can adopt some kids. And I ain't gonna adopt you up, bitch ass kids. The fuck out.
Yeah, all I remember for sure was Dawnguard. I can't remember the other two. But yeah, so
chat with us now.
Been playing a little bit of Skyrim here and there in between Valhalla, but now that I've got Ghost of Tsushima stuff, I kind of want to focus on Ghost of Tsushima right now, just because I feel like the combat is just way more fluid than Valhalla, and exploration just seems a little bit more fun.
When's the last time you played Valhalla?
I played.
Wait,
like
I'm
Monday,
sorry.
Tuesday,
I'm sorry.
Wednesday.
I was thinking Valheim.
Valheim.
Sorry,
no.
I was thinking Valheim. I was like, when's the last time you played Valheim?
I haven't played Valheim since they haven't updated anything.
And
like
it's still in beta.
It's still in beta. They sold like 8 million copies or something crazy like that.
So they're still working on shit.
But they haven't like updated anything major. Like they've done a few minor updates, but nothing
still
crazy.
taking their time.
But I'm just kind of like,
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, when you said Valhalla,
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I just thought Valheim.
But after watching you play, I was like, man, I need to get Sekiro under the belt too. I need to finish that, but we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah.
So Destiny 2, Assassin's Creed, Skyrim, and Ghost of Tsushima this week. So that's where I'm at.
When are you going back to your Switch?
I've been playing off and on.
Maybe
with,
Metroid.
I'll definitely be picking up Metroid, but I've been playing off and on with Mario Rabbids. Because ever since the con, like I'll pick it up like once or twice a week. I'll play for like an arena or whatever, like one battle,
yeah,
and then I'll like put it down.
Is it super mechanic heavy on that one?
No, not at all.
Okay, because like that's my problem with because Mikkel's like, did you ever finish 3 Houses Fire Emblem? I'm like,
no, that one's very
way
mechanic
too many fucking mechanics. I put it down for 1 week.
Right.
I try coming back. I'm like,
this one's just mad. It's mad simple, dude.
Okay.
It's mad simple. It's like
so
you got a sniper. You pick it up and play.
Drop it. Okay.
It's a good game to pick up on a sale because I think it
wasn't sale.
Like $12 or something like that with all the DLC.
Yeah, it would surprise the shit out of me because usually if Nintendo has anything on sale, it's like maybe like $5.
No, this thing was mad discounted.
Yeah.
So, that's whenever I picked it up. It's still a great game, still fun to play. I think it's.
Think they're working on a sequel?
Yeah, they're working on a sequel right now.
Good for them.
Which, shouts out to Nintendo for giving Ubisoft the licenses to play around with those characters.
Borrow it,
because not only do the characters, play and sound well, but they look identical to like.
There was another game or 2 other games I could think of. I know they did that with Hyrule Warriors when they let the Muso. I forgot what the company. Koei Tecmo.
Right.
Let them borrow the Legend of Zelda franchise, and another one where they let them use the Star Fox. I forgot what game it's called, but I think you can actually get like peripheral toys to match with the game.
Really?
I think so, but it's been a while since that one came out though. But I think that was it was got like a lukewarm reception, but That's about it. But yeah, Nintendo letting other companies use their licensing out their IPs to them. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. As far as like this weekend goes, I'll probably end up starting streaming again tomorrow, just because like it's been forever. I haven't streamed all week, and I feel like I'm rusty. But yeah, I want to pick up some Ghost of Tsushima. I want to try out Legends mode because I've never tried that out. We all said we were going to try it out, and we never did.
Oh, that's what the multiplayer, right?
Yeah. So I want to check that one out a little bit.
It's been a year already. Fuck.
Yeah, it has. So other than that, what I watched this week was Modern Family. Alice had on in the background most nights. Funny as hell show. I never realized.
It's a good one.
I watched the first 2 episodes of the new season, the new and the final season of
911?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
9-9, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great show.
That's the one where Hulu picked it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I watched an entire season and a half of the show called Ted Lasso, which is on Apple TV.
Yeah, with what's
Jason
his name?
Sudeikis.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
Bro,
He
that
cracks me
show.
up. He's funny.
That show is so heartwarming.
Yeah.
And amazing.
So Apple
and
TV,
funny.
They got some
They got some
lineup.
hitters.
They got a good lineup.
They got some hitters.
Okay.
But that show, like, it makes me realize how much of a shitty person a lot of people are, or like I am, or
You are.
like, dude, this guy is like just the nicest person of all time, and you can't help but love him. Like, no matter what happens, it's a great show.
This is a sub, right?
It's funny.
What, $9.99?
It's $5.
That's it.
$5, dude. You can get it on your phone.
And it gives me Apple Arcade also.
No, that one's another $5.
I wouldn't play that.
There's some good stuff on there too.
Is there?
Yeah, you got Castlevania, whatever the fuck, coming out. Remember I told you about that?
Oh yeah, I was thinking Symphony of the Night. Like, no,
not that one. But yeah, so I watched that, and I've been steadily, eating away at not Django, fucking Hateful Eight. They're both about bounty hunters. Right. Hateful Eight, the director's cut, Bob's Burgers here and there.
Have you watched that QAnon documentary on HBO Max?
No, what? What?
I heard it's fucking nuts. JRE was talking about it.
QAnon doc on HBO?
Yeah, I was like, well, it's HBO, so they put out some bangers. So I was like, you know what? I might have to give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
So last week I was telling you about my back being hurt, and I think it was because of all the push-ups I was doing.
That's right.
So Monday I went and picked up a Theragun at Best Buy, and it took maybe 5 minutes of like on my back with some good pressure from Alice. And that shit is gone. Son.
Yeah, Mikhail came in here too because you brought it over, and Mikhail's like, how's it feel? I'm like, well, you're not still feel the same, but you just did it for a couple of seconds the first time. Like, if you keep at it, you might like it. She's like, well, research into it. Maybe you could try it out.
And
like that.
So I didn't really get to work out this week because of like the back injury lasted all the way up until like Wednesday or so. So I didn't really work out, and like I was still kind of feeling sore. Like that Theragun, I wasn't in pain, but I could feel the soreness in the back. So I was like, let me let it heal out.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me let it finish
You're in
up.
no rush.
And then I'm gonna get back on it on
week.
Monday or whatever, and then we'll get that done. But man, other than that, like this weekend, I don't really have anything. Alice is working tomorrow. She's working tonight. Sunday she's off.
Yay.
She had some tickets for a concert September 2nd that one of her favorite bands pulled out of, so we don't even know if we're going to that. I couldn't go to it anyway.
Why not?
Because I'm doing a double that next day. So it's like the 2nd is a Thursday.
Wait, is that the concert you have with Mariana or something like that?
No, that one came and went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like one of her favorite bands that was supposed to play that show backed out of it, so now she doesn't know if she wants to go, but my favorite band is still playing it, but I can't go. No, Newfound Glory.
Oh.
And like, but I can't go because we have a double coming up on the 3rd. Well, I have a double to do on the 3rd, which means I have to run my Monday and Friday together in one day, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to pull that off, but whatever. I'm going to have to figure that out like sometime this weekend. So that's part of my projects for this weekend to get done, to see if I can even pull it off.
You can. You've done it before.
Bro,
That's your first rodeo.
Not both days in one by myself. No, I've never done that.
First rodeo. You've done it before.
And then I got a vacation the week after, but I should be available for both podcasts.
You're going to
New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
was it New Mexico?
Yeah. New Mexico. I'm not trying to get killed by the cartels
at all.
But yeah, so like I'm just like right now I'm just like counting down the days until vacation time because you just got done with yours. I'm
Feels
looking
bad,
forward to
man.
mine. But y'all, I mean, yeah. So that was my week, man. Tell me about your vacation
Have
week.
you ever heard of a little anime called Evangelion?
Yes.
Oh my god! So I watched the series. I've watched the series several times already.
Why though? Once is
I
all
like
you
it.
need.
I like it.
Okay.
It's odd. It's oddball. It's
Okay.
strange, but I like it. And it's one of the ones I just put on like if I'm just doing whatever. And
Okay.
I was like, "You're watching it again?" Like, yeah, I'm watching it again. Kind of like what I do with JoJo's or
Fair
Death
enough.
Note or any anime that I like. So the movie on Amazon came out. The 13th.
Okay.
12th,
Yeah, everybody's
last
talking
week.
about that. Yeah.
It was Evangelion. This title Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 thrice upon a time. Okay, now this is the norm because every time you look at an Evangelion movie, they have some random ass title that's long as shit that you're like, what the fuck? So that's just the norm. So I like, okay, I know what I'm getting myself into. I already know what I'm getting myself into. And fellow Weeb fans, if you guys are watching and listening, chime in, please. So I'm trying to watch. So it's the fourth movie. It's the fourth and final movie.
But it's 3.0 thrice upon a time.
Plus 1.0.
Okay.
They didn't lead with 4.0, which they should have.
They could have.
They should have led them with that. Just lead with that.
Yeah, lead with 4.
Or just 4.0, the final episode. Done.
Okay, so the last thing I remember was their. Well, I mean, I don't remember what movie it was. It was their base had gotten attacked and like pretty much like almost everybody died except for one person.
But that was another.
That
set
was like
of movies.
the final episode of the original show,
so
right?
It's the series,
right.
And then like they lost budget, and the director like had some bouts of depression, so he wasn't able to finish it, and so they lost some funding, so they kind of had to wrap it up kind of like real quickly, so it wasn't
right
where they wanted it, and the fans weren't happy about it. So then like, okay, we're gonna make these movies where they kind of abridge some of the episodes and they kind of expand on it.
Okay.
And then I think that still got like mixed reviews and people weren't happy about it. Okay. So then they're like, we're gonna make another set of movies
3.0 plus 1.
and and they've been like ranging from 2014 to like up to now, or 2011 to now. Okay. I mean, it's a whole set of them, 4 of them, now. So I'm trying to watch it. Well, we did watch it because we were like, okay, Mikhail, we're on vacation. We're gonna watch these 3 movies just to get caught up.
Oh, y'all watch?
But there's no previously on.
Okay, y'all watch all 3 and then y'all
because
watch.
We're on vacation.
Okay.
Sunday night.
Where were the other 3 movies located? Were they all on Amazon?
You can find them on Amazon for sure.
For free?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
with
you have Amazon Prime. Yeah, with Amazon Prime,
Prime
the Amazon Video, whatever.
Got it.
And I think you could get if you have Netflix, you could catch the older stuff on there, like the regular series and the 2 abridged movies on there.
Okay.
So we're trying to watch it, right? And Mikhail's like, all right, so what's Shinji's problem again? I'm like, okay, like Shinji is scared of his dad, but wants to prove something and needs his approval. Okay, so what's wrong with his dad? His dad doesn't like Shinji and just needs him to pilot the Ava. Okay, what's an Ava? Like a battle mech system used to fight angels. There's angels. Yes, there's angels. What's an angel? That thing's an angel. Like, that doesn't look like an angel. Like, no, at all. So we're trying to like explain to her,
right.
And I'm getting lost along the way. And then we finally, like by Tuesday night, we finished the last movie, and me and Mikhail just looked at each other like,
huh?
Is Shinji happy? I think so. And so the next day we had to go to YouTube
explain movie explained,
movie ending explained, and he's like, all right, even the guy's like, I don't know what happened. So there's 3 scenarios that could possibly have happened. I'm going to break them down and you take it from there.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
All right.
So guys, watch it, check it out. I'm just like, if you're a fan, watch it. If you're just kind of like in the fence, like you're fine. You're fine with just watching the series and just leaving it up to yourself, because it's one of those endings that's like, so, what do you interpret as that? That's what it is. So I was like, I enjoyed it for what it was, but I'm like, bro, I'm glad I was on vacation and watched it then. Because if I said, you know what, I'm going to give up streaming for the night to watch that, I would have been pissed. I'm like, bro, I could have been playing video games and hanging out with chat.
Fair enough.
So I was like, fuck. So yeah, I did a lot of watching Evangelion. I watched some Trigun. That was another older anime that me and Mikhail both enjoyed. That one's pretty more straightforward. It's kind of like a sci-fi / Western anime. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's good. It's a good one to watch. It's only like 20 episodes.
That's not too
bad. Fine. Yeah. It's an older one. What else did I do for watching? Movies. Suicide Squad was last week.
Yeah, that was a great.
I think it was about it as for watching. Video games did Dead Cells, like 3 hour stream yesterday with Dead Cells. But I was playing it on PC though.
Okay.
Because
did you not play it on PC before?
No, I mean I purchased on PC and I did like the basics, but I've always been playing on my Switch.
Oh,
so
okay.
on my Switch, I
That's
have
where
like,
all your
I want to say damn near like 40 hours on there.
Damn,
at least,
dude, nice
on the Switch. So I'm far in on that side. So on the PC, I'm still kind of like missing a lot of items and skills and mutations. So I'm kind of like going back in there, and so I streamed it for 3 hours, and like there's like a community of Dead Cells because some people just came in there and just started chit chatting with me. I'm like, okay, talk to me, guys. It's a great game. Yeah, like talk to me, guys. Sure, whatever. What do you need help with, or what should I run, or where should I go, or like different maps or which biomes lead to what because they split it off, you know. Mm-hmm. So I did that, playing a lot of Dead Cells. That was fun playing on PC. I did Sekiro.
Yeah, you did.
Chronicles of a Shinobi.
Yeah, you did.
Entry number 17. The day hatred died.
Yes, it did die today.
Bro, not only did I get the last boss, I killed the Red Demon of Hate.
Right.
Bro, that fight right there. Now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't go in there cold turkey. I had to watch someone else stream it, see how they did it. Okay. So I kind of was able to see what happens during the other phases. But, you know, seeing one thing and actually doing... You know, It's two different animals when it comes to those games because you have to be able to execute while, you know, keeping an eye on, you know, when's their leg coming down to attack you, when to parry, when to avoid, when to use your special items and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, seeing it one way, it's like, okay. So I was able to just see what some of the strats and techniques that he used, and I was just adopted into my gameplay and get it. So maybe after like 4 or 5 wipes, I actually got into phase 3. I'm like, okay, I'm in phase 3. I still have both of my stocks up. Okay, I'm good on gourds, and sure enough, I was able to get it and just bring them down. I was like, holy shit. I thought optional owl boss was tough. But Red Demon of Hatred, he was up there too. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, okay. So it was a good fight, man. Like, again, like the second, when I saw him just boom, 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 and then he goes down on one knee and you see that little red dot, like, oh, God. I got him. Fucking got him, dude. That felt so good. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I got that Red Demon of Hatred. So I'm going to go explore what other side optional bosses I have to go fight. There was one inside the Ashina dojo. He was pretty fucking easy. He would just kind of do the whole classic, has a sword sheath and ching 1-2.
Right.
So that's how you had to do parry. And then just break his posture and then break. Okay. Done. He was easy. I just had to get the pattern timing down. Easy. Then there was another optional boss. I call them twins. It's basically two big old dudes in the whole samurai Mempo armor.
Ooh,
one has a giant pole arm, one has a giant sword.
Right.
And they both come in at the same time. Yeah. Okay. I'm not proud of this, but one kind of accidentally rolled off the cliff and died.
Oh, okay.
So it was just me on one other guy.
One-on-one. Got it.
So I killed him, and then I just went back to the bonfire and respawned. So that guy that I didn't kill respawned back.
Oh,
and then
I killed him one-on-one? Nice.
I was like, it's not my proudest moment.
Nah.
But I'm fucking taking it.
But
I'm fucking taking it. So I got that one.
Cheesed it.
Yeah, cheesed.com. I don't care, bro. I'll take it. So I got that motherfucker out. And then it was down to the last boss. I think it was like, it's Genshiro of Lord of Tomo, and then Tomoe or whatever, and then his grandfather, Ishin, the Sword Saint.
Right. And that took you
at least an hour and a half.
3 hours.
The whole stream was 3 hours. Like 45 minutes was on the Red Demon.
Okay.
The other stuff was like farming a little bit and doing this little side, and there was like at least, I want to say, an hour and a half. It was change.
It was an hour.
Like, oh my god, dude. Like, it all depended good did I do on the first the first boss. Yeah, if I did okay with Genshiro, if I got away with it, maybe just only one hit on me or something, and not losing a stock, I'll go to the next level. Yeah. But then you go to the other guy, he was a fucking animal, dude. I mean,
he had a lot of. It looked like he had a lot of AOE and
you couldn't interrupt him,
and it was lightning fast.
Like, you could not interrupt him because he would come and attack, and a lot of bosses. Or some enemies, like if you hit them enough times to kind of like they break they'll stagger out of their attacks. This guy, he'll just keep coming through. So you have to learn. Your turn is to give one attack in, and then you get ready to parry.
Right.
So I had to learn that the hard way. Just get one attack in, regardless if you deflect it or not, and then get ready to parry. So I had to learn that the hard way. And landing down the Mikiri counters, those were hard because you have to hit evade and a direction at the right before impact. So. It'll counter. So they come in swinging, thrusting with their sword or their pole arm. You kind of just stomp on it, and
Right, he grabs them
and he grabs it, and again, the posture damage goes through the fucking roof. It's a high risk, high reward move, you know. So I finally was able to get those down. I was kind of spotty at first, but I was still kind of spotty at the end. But I was able to get them. Like when you're fighting the sword thing, the last boss, like you can see the wind up. Like he's halfway across the fucking field, and he's coming in. So like, okay, you have time to prepare for the counter to get it ready. Finally got that motherfucker down, dude. Like,
but he had one phase of
shit.
sword, then second phase was
Spear.
pole arm,
Yeah,
and sword and a gun
And a
that
gun.
he just pulls out of his asshole, and then the
with
third
3 shots ready to go.
right, it was like 6 shots.
Yeah, it was 6. Yeah.
And like the third phase was all of that plus lightning damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So the lightning is like he'll jump in the air, grab it out of the sky with a sword.
Oh, because he's Zeus.
And he slings it. Of course.
Of course.
And I play a little bit of Hades too, by the way. I love that game.
Love it.
Yeah. I was doing the tidal wave build. Just
Ooh.
just using
Poseidon.
tidal dash to knock him against the wall and
Poseidon.
ruptured shoals just to increase damage. It was fucking fun. But yeah, he'll grab the lightning, throws it at you. So what you got to do is you got to jump, guard it. So you're grabbing the lightning now, and you got to attack, and it throws it back. Yeah. So the thing is, like, he was too far away. So by the time the lightning was traveling back towards him, he was already unloading his fucking clip.
He was already looking like sidestepping,
Yeah.
looking at the
Yeah,
lightning
was
traveling.
he was already sidestepping shit. So I was like,
Bitch.
fuck. So I was like, okay, I got to make sure I'm really close to him, because once you hit him with a shock, it puts him in like really good stun
Right.
and does damage and breaks the posture. So, get some damage in. So finally able to get it, and I got him.
Nice. How did you feel about the ending?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what fucking happened, guys. This is fucking like any Souls games that I played. Like, it gets to the ending, I'm like, huh. That's what happened. Now I gotta go watch a Vidya. What's his name? There's a guy, there's a YouTube guy, Vidya something,
Yeah.
and he breaks down all the lore for every Souls game ever.
There's lore?
Oh yeah,
It's the best lore.
best lore, best fucking lore. It's really good lore, better than Ritual of the Night. So
Vadi.
Vadi Vijay. Yeah, you guys got it?
Yeah, he
yeah,
got
there you go. Yeah. So yeah, he breaks down all the. I gotta watch this video and see what's going on, because like they give you an option, to the. You have an option. I'm not gonna spoil it. You get an option at the very end, like, what do you want to do? Here, take this, and then it just happens, and I'm like,
That's it.
But honestly, though, I don't play it for the story. Straight up, 100%. I don't play it for the story.
Right.
I'm just here to get challenged and fucking pull my hair out,
Right.
and win. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. This whole week I was on vacation. I'm like, I'm gonna play Sekiro. I'm gonna put it away, and I was like, fuck. I see Sekiro just right there. I'm like, how about I play Dead Cells first?
Dead Cells first.
Right? Like, I was kind of putting
Scared?
it off. Yeah. It's like, fuck, I gotta put it away now. I can't say don't want to play it, because
Right.
I'm gonna fucking called out. I already talked about it. I talked it up so many times. I can't say, I can't say I forgot, or
You can't say like what you did with Metal Gear Solid 5, where it's like, I got to the last
Yeah.
boss, and I just.
And that one, I was actually savoring it. I actually got to the last boss, and I wanted to do more side content, get more blueprints, gather more of my army, unlock more of the mother base. But I just kind of I guess I either got burned out, just set it aside, and for sure that one. I mean, that's honestly legit. I just put it away and just. Not that I didn't want to come back to it. It's just I put it away and I just never came back to it.
Other things came around.
Yeah. It's still a good game, though.
What's next on the docket for Rick?
I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I'm actually, it was I want to say maybe a month or two ago, they had a crossover with the Resident Evil 3
Yeah.
remake team.
With Nemesis?
Or not team, but, that game. So you could play either as Leon, Jill, and for survivors, and for killer you could play as Nemesis.
Right.
Which Nemesis is one of my favorites. I played him in MVCI, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. He's one of my favorites. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play as fucking Nemesis.
Right.
So when you pick you have a list of killers, right? And they'll say beginner, hard, intermediate, advanced. I look at Nemesis. It says intermediate. Like, well, fuck it. I bought him already. I want to play him as.
Play it.
Yeah. I'll learn on the fly anyway. And sure enough, kind of like Dead Cells, there's like a community for Dead by Daylight. So people just walk in and like, oh, you're playing how's Nemesis? What do you think? And I tell them straight up, like, look, guys, I'm learning the game. If there's any talents or skills that I need to be picking up along the way, y'all let me know. And sure enough, they'll tell you, like, yeah, pick up Know It. No one escapes death, and make sure you pick up this and use this ability and try that out. Instead of going for generators, go after killers. Go after survivors, follow them and hook them. Generators should be secondary. Okay. And use this item to help you find and locate, and so I was like, it was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. They got Hellraiser coming out pretty soon. I saw that got announced.
Really?
Earlier. Yeah.
Which makes sense.
That's
dope, because if you
though.
look at it, they have they use the generic names so they won't get like copyright infringement, but they have like the Nightmare, which is Freddy Krueger. They have the Hillbilly, which is Leatherface. They have like all of them from all the genres in there. But you're right, they don't have Pinhead and
so Pinhead is coming. Apparently, I think it was announced like today or yesterday, as a matter of fact. But it looked kind of cool.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
and
okay.
it's one of those
Sounds
asymmetry, like not survival games, like battle games where it's for survivals.
4v1.
It's 4v1 because the survivors cannot attack the killer. They do
Right.
no damage. They can maybe like throw some obstacles in the way, blind them with a flashlight, have a superior speed. But the killer, all they could do is they have this preset speed, and they have some range on some of their attacks depending on which killer you get. But you're kind of lumbering and slow for the most part. But I mean, it's fun. I've been playing killer this whole time, and I'm enjoying it. And even within that community, there's like a sub community of like survivor mains only and killer mains, and people that kind of jump over, and they have all these strats for everything. I'm like,
nice.
Okay, it's pretty cool. I'm having fun. I like I said, I bought it when it was on sale like a month or two ago, and I don't think it's that pricey, but I'm having a good time with it. I'm enjoying it, and it's fun.
It's on Game
I think
Pass.
it's on everything too.
Game Pass too. Is it crossplay?
I think so. Yeah, it's crossplay. I saw the options.
I can pick it up on Game Pass and play with you.
I saw it on mobile. I saw it on PC.
Is it on mobile?
Yeah, I saw it 'cause I was looking for some. I was looking for how to change some features. And they said, "Oh, on mobile." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
It's mobile.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Excuse
it's
me.
crazy.
So yeah, so Dead by Daylight might be the next game I start playing more. So
But what's the next story game you're gonna do? Because Dead by Daylight's a multiplayer experience.
Well, I do have Final Fantasy VII. I want to do hard mode.
Okay.
Or I could go back to the island of Tsushima and visit that.
Yeah, you could.
I could do that.
I think that would be a good idea for you on the.
It might not be a bad one.
PS5. I think that's a good.
Yeah, I mean, I won't get the DLC. I just want to finish the game first.
Oh yeah,
and then maybe I'll go back.
Too.
So,
I would pick up the DLC. That's not too bad.
I get it for $10.
20.
I ain't getting that. I got a thermal gun to buy. Thanks
for the wife. You're welcome. You're welcome. Theraguns.
Theragun. Yeah.
This podcast brought to you by Theragun.
I can't wait till our sponsors.
Put it on your clitoris.
We're gonna have like after a 500 sub, we have a giveaway raffle.
Right.
Yeah, make sure you sub, guys.
Make sure.
So watch TV. Did that? I didn't exercise at all.
Oh shit!
I feel bad.
Week off.
I feel bad.
You're fine.
I feel bad.
You're fine.
I feel terrible.
You're fine.
I'll be fine, and I think that's why I'm not gonna ever do 2 weeks in a row for vacation. Because if I take 2 weeks in a row,
you balloon
up.
I'm
gonna be fucking balloon. I'll look like a corpse dragged out of the
You're
water.
Be like the blueberry and fucking Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory.
I can't do that. I can't do 2 weeks in a row. So I was like, I know what.
What was her name? Violet or Veruca Salt? Veruca Salt.
I can't recall.
Yeah,
it's been a minute. So yeah. So watched that. Did that. Chilled. Did some projects around the house.
Tell me, man. You got windows. You got a sink.
Nice windows. Kitchen sink. Cleaned up a little bit.
When are you gonna get a new wife? I mean,
or a second one. When you gonna get a wife?
Nah, never.
Get tax break.
Tax break. Might as well,
bro.
What you got, bro?
Bro,
talk to me, bro.
Okay. How would you feel? How would you feel if you were just like a small game developer and a big old massive corporation comes over and just takes your idea and puts it in their game? How would you feel about that?
Not good.
It would be kind of shitty, right?
Yeah, it'd be kind of shitty. Who did it?
Well, Fortnite has this new feature called Imposter Mode.
Imposter Mode. Yeah. You're talking about a small developer from Among Us, who's probably made so much money.
They made so much money. I mean, everything for them was everything lined up. It was a perfect storm for them. You know, the COVID hit, people were locked in. They had a game that you could play either on PC or mobile. You know, it's dirt cheap.
Consoles, all crossplay.
You can play it crossplay. It's it's very easy, and that's not taxing on your computer. You know, all the kids are playing it. It's fun. You know, some major Twitch influencers talked about it and just caught fire, and it's perfect for them. And these guys blew up, and they got so many accolades and awards, and so many people were talking about
it. They canceled their sequel because the first one was doing so well. They were just gonna update the first one.
Everything was going great for them, right? And it's still, I think,
going wrong.
I think it kind of maybe it might have cooled off a little bit, but they're still in a good spot,
right? Okay.
So here comes Epic Game Stores. Here comes Fortnite.
Okay.
Like, what are they doing? We're gonna have this mode, guys, where you play as agents or imposters, and you have to find somebody and call them out, and you have to get them either by voting at the end, or something. I don't know. Look, and first
Oh,
of all,
you mean eerily similar to Among Us?
I'm gonna be 100% with you guys up front. Okay, I never played Among Us.
Never.
Don't
have
care.
either.
I think it's cool. It's awesome. Those games that exist like that, awesome.
Cool.
I have no problem with it.
Got
you
it.
know.
I have like 4 different versions of that game. Never played it.
No problem with it. That's fine. I'm glad as long as someone's enjoying a game, even though it's not my kind of style, fine.
Hell yeah.
But the thing is, this is one of those underdog stories, like with the little guy. They're just doing their own thing, and they even tweeted out like, "Oh yeah, we would have loved to do a collab with Epic Games, and do something together."
Right,
but
that
no,
would be cool.
Straight up,
Snatch.
Yeah,
Hold that.
nice idea.
Hold that.
And even the guys from Among Us were tweeting out like, you guys couldn't even like change the terms or the gameplay or put some effort in changing some of it.
Anything?
Yeah,
that you guys
because
did?
they even said, look, we didn't want to patent any of this because we think if we patent things, it'll just hurt the game industry.
Right.
Which
it
I
does.
understand.
Which it does.
Which I understand.
We've talked about it before.
And we talked about it too with the whole Nemesis system that was used in the
Shadow of Mordor.
The Mordor games from WB Interactive.
That's right.
So it's like they didn't want to patent any of these engines or mechanics, and then here comes it's fine, and I see the reason, but here comes like Epic, and they're just, we're gonna put it in our game, Fortnite. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this isn't the first time they've done it.
No, it's not.
It's not the first time they've done it. There's a reason. Fortnite at first was a gather your resources, survive for the night, and
then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a battle royale."
Oh, this other PUBG is doing this nice mechanic, this nice engine.
Let's try this out.
And it just caught fire and just fucking took off.
Right.
And like, I'm not saying like that's shitty for PUBG. It is kind of shitty that they took mechanic, but PUBG's still doing fine. And no, actually they're doing fine.
They're doing good.
Fine.
They're doing well.
They're doing fine.
Well.
Yeah. A lot of people that
I'm just fucking around.
A lot of people that I know who don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite because I don't like the building.
Yeah,
fair
but
enough. And they want to do PUBG.
It's just like if you mention battle royales, it's usually like Fortnite,
of course,
and then Warzone, and then PUBG.
It's similar to that clip you showed me about from Mythic Quest.
Oh yeah.
Why do you want to put that in there? Because it targets
everybody fucking did it because it targets everybody's
it targets all the kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why they put it on there, and it's just them seeing like, hey, small team, you guys, we're gonna just take it. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah. Can we talk? Can we? I want to go a step further. Because this developer that created this game called Outriders, they put out this game that was published by Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
Right? And put out a game that was published by Square Enix. And they're legit just like coming out on Twitter, the developers of the game. They're coming out on Twitter and social media and saying that Square Enix has yet to pay them any royalties.
I bookmarked that and I forgot to talk about it and look into it more. You're right. So I'm just gonna go off the cuff here on this topic, guys.
Okay, off the cuff. Let's go.
Because right at the gate, we talked about it too. When it came to Game Pass and streaming stuff, is like, how do the developers make money?
Right.
When the price is roughly $9.99 a month for Game Pass. Mm-hmm. How's that working out?
Right.
Is there like some sort of like music on the streaming side where like, hey, every time they play your game you get 10 cents or something like that? Of course it's different because a song is 3 minutes.
Right.
So you getting money from that is from different from them playing a full length game.
Right.
So I don't even know how the pricing is, and just seeing that, it doesn't like affirm what my beliefs are on the pricing, but it definitely sends mixed signals because I still don't know how the pricing works.
Nobody knows. Because just to go in a little bit even further into that news, Hades has sold 93% or 97%. I can't recall. I wrote it down though. Of their physical copies on PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
93% of Hades sales, like physical sales, were on PlayStation.
Okay.
Because it's free on Game Pass.
It's free on Game Pass.
So,
well, if you have a subscription, it's free on Game Pass. There was a physical release on Switch,
right,
a couple of months ago,
right,
and then for sure,
and then they released it now on. Was it last week? Last Friday, right?
Yeah.
Because I got it on Game Pass for free. But yeah, so 93% of all the sales for Hades has come from PlayStation, console wise. Anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, so like like what does that say about Game Pass itself? Like how are they like paying the developers?
How are they incentivizing their developers to put their games on there? Yeah,
exactly. So like piggybacking off of that whole Outriders thing is like yeah, Outriders was free day one Game Pass, but whose decision was that? Was that the developer's decision? Was that Square Enix's decision? Was that
People Can Fly decision?
People Can Fly, like whoever it was, like what's actually happening?
Well,
here?
it had me speculating. It had to be on Square Enix part. They're the publishers. They're the ones how they're gonna see how it gets distributed.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. The whole pricing model. I wish I could talk to those guys at People Can Fly and be like, all right, guys, straight up, let's get the brass tacks. How much are y'all making?
Yeah, but also like pay the people.
Of course, pay the people. Game, of course, right? Pay the people.
Yeah, I don't see Supergiant coming in here and be like, oh, we didn't make any money from. We didn't make any money from Game Pass, so all of our stuff is on.
They got to make something. Maybe just not as. It has to be a very low percentage or a lower percentage.
It's got to be like something like they're getting paid for every. It's got to be something like for every person who has it installed on their console.
For every download, you get
such and such money. Yeah. That's how it has to be. There can't be any other way.
You think they judge it on playtime? Maybe you get for every every minute of playtime you get 1 cent or something like that.
Maybe
because they control. I mean, doesn't Netflix control they know exactly what you're watching, when you're watching, and stuff like that?
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox has that sort of system.
They might. But like
it's all speculation.
We're all speculating. We're in the dark about all that stuff. So like, who's to say what they actually got when they got it? There's no fucking. We're not seeing any graphs.
Yeah.
On all that stuff. So
it
sucks that Square Enix hasn't paid People Can Fly Games for making the game.
Of course.
And it sucks that does it suck that 93% of the sales for Hades came through PlayStation because once again Game Pass exists.
Yeah.
But like would they have made more money if it wasn't on Game Pass? That's the question.
At this point, I'm guessing there has to be like. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, because at this point, the game has been out for a while. It was an open beta, or not open beta, but like a pre-purchase, and you get to play the current form of whatever Hades was, right?
It was an early access.
Early access.
Yeah, and it got an official release like in I want to say February of 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
So being that it also won numerous Game of the Year awards.
That was my 2020 game.
What was the point of them? They didn't have to put it on Game Pass. No. Like what's the purpose of them putting on Game Pass? Being that like I said, 93% of their sales came from PS Plus or PS Store or whatever. But like they have the accolades, they have the renown, they have everything going for them. The clout, they definitely have the clout. Like why even put it on Game Pass? Like what was even the point of doing that? So I would want to get into Supergiant's head at the same time, being like, well, what's going on here? Like y'all didn't have to do this. Like everybody knows what.
My speculation is that Microsoft talks to them and says, look, guys, your game being on Game Pass will get exposure. It will be seen. I think that's what they're leading with.
Fair enough.
I think that's what they lean in with. Like, hey, your game is being.
But also, it had all the exposure.
It already has. Yeah, it's already had exposure. It's great. It's right. But I'm guessing they're using that reason of logic when it came to Outriders, saying, "Hey, this game
that one needed exposure."
Yeah,
because everybody who had pre-reviewed that had already said, "Eh."
Kind of was on the fence about it.
Yeah. And I played it for a little bit on Game Pass, but I kind of promptly.
I honestly thought it was I thought it was going to be a Mass Effect clone. That's what I thought it was going to be. You and two other people
it looked pretty
play
similar.
and have abilities. And then you're like, no, it's a whole other thing. Then I thought it was a fucking live service game.
Right. Nah, no updates.
Yeah, I was nothing. Like, okay, so it's a looter shooter.
It's just a looter shooter.
Online co-op. PvE co-op.
Yep. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So I really don't know how it works with the pricing when it comes to Game Pass. I wish somebody would just break it down for everybody else so we could just know and just have it out there.
What we need is a disgruntled employee to like
a whistleblower.
I'm pretty sure every single deal that they strike with developers that are non-Microsoft are all different. That's the thing. It's like they're probably because there's like 5 million people on Game Pass or something crazy like that, probably more. And they each got to get a cut of something somewhere, and then also Microsoft has got to get their cut for running the service. Like there's got to be something there, or just like just a straight flat price. Hey, we're gonna give you $10,000 to let us put it on Game Pass for, I don't know. I'm just using random numbers
for next year, so
for
the next 18 months.
Yeah, we just want to put it on Game Pass for 10 months.
I mean, things do rotate in and out.
Yeah, they're constantly rotating, and I think Grand Theft Auto 5 was only on there for like 3 months, and then they took it off.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone. Grand Theft Auto 5 was on there.
Is it on PS5 already?
Not the PS5 version.
Not
yet, because I mean the game is just so advanced technically. I mean, they've had ray tracing since PlayStation 3 that, I mean, to get everything moved over all the architecture moved over to PlayStation 5, it might be a little too difficult for them to do.
2013 architecture?
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little too hard for them to just be like, PlayStation 5, you can play it on this now. Yeah. But anyway, what else?
No, but going back to, and I got that story off of Games Radar, but yeah, going back to that story about Fortnite just.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like, really, dude?
Yeah, it sucks that they did that. I'm still a little, like, I don't even like Among Us or Fortnite, but like Fortnite shouldn't be doing that shit.
For real. Like, when they did it to PUBG, I was like, whatever, they'll be fine. But then to Among Us, was like, bro, that's like literally like 10 people on that team.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's the 5 maybe.
There's nobody on that team.
Yeah, it's a tiny team. Tiny team at Among Us. Like, bro, yeah, just gonna blatantly just. It's like,
blatantly.
What's like,
intruders.
Like the name
imposters.
And everything. I saw the trailer. I'm like, man.
Terrible.
I can't wait to.
Terrible.
They're gonna steal their skins too. They're gonna do it. Guess who joins the whatchamacallit?
They're gonna have like some brown alien looking guy in a spacesuit.
Yeah,
like,
that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, if you like playing Fortnite, that's fine. I have no problem against the Fortnite community. It's just the whole how Epic is going around. Just
they money hungry, bro.
For real,
they money hungry because I mean they've got all those collabs and the crossovers and everything like that going on, and like it's just
apparently Guile and Cammy wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough. You had Ryu and Chun-Li too.
Cammy, Guile.
All the Marvel
throw in
Avengers.
Akuma. Yeah, throw in Akuma and fucking Ken while you're at it. I don't go fuck.
All the Avengers in there, dude. Who cares?
And the DC crossovers. Thanos was in there for a minute. I think that rapper.
That was Marvel, but yes. You talking about the Travis Scott?
Yeah, he was in there too.
Yep. You're right. They have all the crossovers, bro.
Fuck that game.
Borderlands is in that motherfucker.
Are they?
Everything. Yeah.
Claptrap.
Oh, but that's Epic Games.
Oh, that's right. That's the shit. Yeah. According to the official Microsoft Store, Call of Duty Vanguard Ultimate Edition will take up 270 gigabytes in disk space.
Oh!
According to I saw it on Reddit.
That's more than a Series
Intel.
S.
95 gigs for Xbox X and S, and 75 gigs for Xbox One. Release November 5th. Are you ready for this?
What?
Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh, it's supposed to be World War II, right?
I think so.
No.
Why not?
Battlefield.
I think this takes place on like all theaters of war. So you're like in the Pacific, you're in Europe, and I forgot where. Like in Africa and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's hard pass.
Did you see the Ultimate Edition? What it includes?
No.
Okay, like gun skins, of course.
Oh, gun skins,
of course. And they gave you like these 2 packs of experience.
2 packs,
it's 10 hours worth.
Oh shit!
One's for leveling up your character, I think, and the other one's for like leveling up your weapons.
Oh wow!
So you could just level up your shit right when you start.
Oh really? That's so. Oh my god! How much is that Ultimate Edition?
Oh, I don't even look at the price.
Oh, it was like $120. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Hard pass. No. Yeah, because I'm not gonna play that because Battlefield 2042
and then Halo around the corner too,
and Halo, and Destiny, and all other things that exist.
I just saw that. I'm like,
but 200 and how many? What?
270 gigs. Of course, that's the Ultimate Edition. That's with all the bells and whistles. Yeah, and all the. I forgot.
Yeah, it's a hard pass, dude. I'm gonna have to say
they
hard pass.
They want to make sure you're the only game that's the only game you're playing. Like, get rid of everything else.
Yeah, like no, that's definitely a hard pass for me right now.
And that's just say that might include if they're gonna add like a whole war zone of their own.
They're gonna have to. No, they're gonna have to implement their characters and maps and guns into existing Warzone because they said that there's not gonna be anything else other than Warzone. Yeah. Okay. So they gotta have to figure that out.
So at this point, Blackout is already.
No, it's been gone.
It's been gone. Yep. Okay. That was their Black Ops BR, right?
And then Warzone came out,
and then that just absorbed everything.
Right. So Warzone came out, and that was like the new thing. And then Cold War came out, and they implemented all the Cold War stuff into Warzone.
Black Ops 5.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now they've got Vanguard coming out, which is going to have to implement all their stuff into
put it in there.
Warzone. Yeah. And it's going to keep on rolling and rolling.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I guess for that community, that's good. They're just adding on. Well,
they're also adding anti-cheat at some point.
Are they?
This year because of the rampant
isn't that a problem?
cheaters.
Yeah, that's still a problem. That's still a thing,
it's still
right?
a thing, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. So, but like also Destiny's doing that as well because of all the cheating websites and
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
Just hacking. But you can still have like explicit names. Like the
Mm,
hardest of names.
the hardest R's of
Yeah.
names.
You can still have that and they won't get banned?
Yeah.
Are they cracking down on that?
They are cracking down on it. If we can go into that part of it. I don't know if you were done
We'll
with
go
that.
on there.
Well, Destiny's got a new update coming out on the 24th, which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Crossplay is supposed to happen within this season. So crossplay is coming.
Okay.
And with crossplay, you have to have a name that's viable to be used on Xbox and PlayStation and PC.
No
all
slurs,
at once.
no
Right.
slanders, nothing derogatory. Yeah.
So every name that you use, or any name that you use right now, has to go through like a filter. Can you pass me one whenever you get a chance?
I'm
Every
listening.
name that goes through their system has to be checked and all that good stuff, and everything's going on. But also Destiny wants to add an anti-cheat because they have rampant
Of course.
cheaters in
Of course.
PvP for whatever reason, because you get nothing from winning PvP matches.
Tokens or something?
Nothing. You get weapons, specific weapons from like Trials of Osiris or something. But they got the new season coming out, which is going to conclude this expansion setup, like New Light or some shit like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to complete this year's expansion setup. Kinetic weapons, which is your primary slot.
Okay.
They no longer have ammo restrictions, so it's unlimited ammo always. It's infinite ammo. They're doing some gun reworks. They're doing a lot of class reworks. It's just this giant
Some balances, touch-ups,
giant
patches.
fucking patch
Okay.
that's coming through with crossplay coming eventually sometime this season. They didn't say it was going to be day one, but it is coming.
Okay.
So that all starts on the 24th, season 15, Season of the Lost.
That's next Tuesday.
On Tuesday coming
Nice.
up. So there's no more Vanguard tokens. There's no more like they're doing away with a lot of shit. They're also consolidating down the amount of time it takes to get your transmogs in.
Good.
Because it was like 3 different currencies and they're taking away 1, so it's just 2 different currencies now.
They streamline some shit good, better.
They're streamlining some stuff. They're making a bunch of different changes, man. They have their This Week at Bungie stuff going on. They're adding catalysts to exotic weapons. They're adding stasis primary weapons. So like, you know how like energy weapons were Solar, Void, and Arc, right? I mean, you played the game before. Yeah. Everybody played the game before.
I've played the game before.
Solar, Void, and Arc were your energy weapon slots. Well, Stasis is getting its own weapons, and they're all in the primary slot.
Okay.
Just to take away some of the effect from the other slots, and they're kind of nerfing a bunch of the more powerful weapons and increasing the weapons that weren't as powerful.
Okay.
Trying to do some
Just
balance
balances
changes
across the board,
and then like just straight up like all around,
Sure.
all through the classes as well, like all the underutilized classes
or abilities and shit like
and
that.
abilities
they want
that
some
people
gameplay. Yeah.
they want people to like
Good.
spread it out and spread the love.
Yeah.
So me and my boys were all excited for that. That's coming out the 24th, like I said. And yeah, man, we're looking forward to it. But also right now, I don't know if you know that this is going on, but fucking this weekend is open beta for Diablo 2 Resurrected.
You playing?
I kind of want to download it and give it a shot. It's an open beta.
You can. Why not?
I'm not gonna buy it, but
We can try.
I mean,
Give
right
it a
now
shot.
I'm gonna try it and give it a shot. Though
Give it a shot.
it's open beta.
You just go to their website, download it.
Yeah, you go to Battle.net, because Activision, whatnot.
Yeah.
That's their thing. But yeah, that's going on right now.
Look, I have totally no problem. I have friends that still play Overwatch. I have no problem. I don't go in there to their stream or the gameplay and be like, "Why are you playing this game?" Nah, I don't do that. If you enjoy playing Activision Blizzard games, hey,
Right.
that's fine. There's no problem with that. You know.
But going back to your Call of Duty Vanguard thing,
Yeah.
like I think I called that pretty fucking well last week. I was like, they've got to do something soon because holiday season's coming, and then they released a teaser trailer like Tuesday or
like
Wednesday.
an announcement trailer. I saw that. It was like, okay, cool.
They got an announcement
I think
for-
I think I saw them say this is the shortest. This is the shortest they had from announcement to release window. Because usually it's been like, they'll talk about it
in May.
Yeah, in May,
June.
and let you know far in advance. I think they said this is the shortest window that they've had from announcement to release date, which is November 5th, which I already mentioned.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and I saw someone tweeting out the cycle of a COD game where it starts off with, oh, this is the best COD ever.
This game sucks.
And then 2 months later, oh man, this game really sucks. Oh man, the previous one was the
best one
ever. The new one's coming up. Oh, I'm so hyped for it, and then just goes back over. I was like, that's so true, dude. That's so like, facts. Guys, if you love Call of Duty, that's fine. But I mean, let's face the facts here. I mean, they cycle them out every year. I mean,
yeah, they're gonna keep doing it until we stop getting them money.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's where we're at.
But the thing is, there's always a new generation of players. Of gamers that just, hey, Call of Duty, I love it. Mom, pick it up for me. Buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
That's the problem.
Isn't this like last year's? No, but this time they added Okay,
right.
Whatever. Just play with your brother. Has co-op? Sure. Whatever. Yeah.
I don't know, man. But they have an actual trailer coming out on August 29th.
So according to the PlayStation Twitter, it comes out with 20 maps. 20 multiplayer maps. It's going to have a zombies crossover and a gripping campaign.
A zombies crossover.
A zombies crossover. So I don't know if some of your progression from previous zombie games carries over, or some of the story, or just having a zombie feature comes out. I never played Call of Duty Zombies ever, so
it's not that great.
It's basically
tower defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be kind of like horde mode of like Gears, right?
Yep,
similar.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. So,
pass.
So it has all that. I mean, I'll watch people play it just to see what's going on, but
that's not for me.
Yeah, I've been out of COD since Modern Warfare. I played it,
same,
and I was like, it was cool. And then after that, I was just like,
I didn't play Cold War.
This guy keeps talking about my mom, dude. Fuck this.
He said he fucked my mom last night.
Yeah, he keeps teabagging me. Fuck this dude. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm just a boomer trying to play, bro.
I got a question for you.
Shoot.
Now that you've completed Sekiro, and I know you're waiting for Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But we have one that we haven't talked about a lot. We saw the preview for it not too long ago, and recently they released like a 12 or 13 minute like demo. Wukong.
Legend of the Blackfist.
Something like that.
Or something like that.
It's an Unreal Engine 5.
Well, we talked about it.
Looks pretty good.
I don't know if we talked about it last year because it had like an announcement trailer.
Yes, we did.
We probably talked about it briefly. It was a Chinese company. I forgot what their name was, but they're working out of there. And they showed a little announcement trailer, and then it went radio silent. And then, like, I guess a year later, now they have another trailer, and they say it's Unreal Engine 5.
Right.
Well, I saw IGN tweet out like, "Oh, a new action adventure game from so and so." And I'm sorry, guys, I don't know the name of the company.
That's fine.
And then like IGN had another tweet. Oh, another Souls-like game from so and so. Like, wait, so what is it? Is it an action adventure game? Is it a Souls-like game? Like, what is it? That's what I want to know.
Right.
I mean, it looks pretty. I'll give it that for sure.
It's very pretty.
But what do you do different from the other open world action adventure games? What do you bring to the table?
Enough.
That's what I got to see.
Fair enough.
Does it look pretty? Hands down, looks pretty.
Right. Yes. It does.
The Unreal Engine
5.
The UE5. We'll call it that. UE5 looks phenomenal.
Right.
Pretty. And we saw the tech
tremendous.
Demo. It's a tremendous engine. It looks wonderful.
It's the best engine America has ever made.
Your accent is spot on. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. But yeah, I mean, so we saw the tech demo that they had with the Unreal Engine 5. I think it's almost a year ago now. So I mean, it looks pretty for sure.
Very pretty.
But as for the gameplay, like, I don't know. I've always.
Are you willing to give it a chance? If let's say
by chance you mean look at other streamers and see what my friends do? Yeah, I'll look into it. So, but
because I know we got Elden Ring, but I don't even know when Wukong comes out though.
Yeah, for sure. I think I heard dates float around like 2023.
Oh goddamn, that far?
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because like I said, they're still just barely.
I thought it was supposed to be come out 2021. I don't know.
No, Elden Ring is. I don't know about
Elden Ring is 2022.
2022, yeah. No, I don't think it'll be this year. No,
you don't think
I don't think at all. If they're barely just putting it onto the Unreal Engine 5, I think
they've been working on it for a while.
They've been working on it, but I don't know.
2023, yeah, you're right.
I'm hearing dates for 2023.
Jesus.
So I'm fine. It's gonna be out there. Let
Black
it cook.
Myth.
Wukong. Let it do its time.
Let it cook.
I mean, yeah, I want an action adventure Dragon Ball Z game. I wish I could name him. I'll just name him Goku. Straight up.
The developer is Game Science.
Game Science. So shout outs to them guys. What's up?
Shouts out to all these Chinese brothers and sisters out there at Game Science. Action role playing game.
Action role playing game.
ARPG apparently.
Okay. Well, we'll see what it is. I don't know, man. But
okay,
it looks pretty. But pretty to me, pretty only gives me
pretty don't sell.
It only gets you it might put your foot in the door.
Yeah,
it'll catch my eye.
The combat looked fun. That's what I liked about it. It's like the combat looked cool from the video that I saw today.
I gotta see what's more about.
It looked pretty good. What you got, Papa?
So Google discussed teaming up with Tencent to take over Epic Games.
They should have,
according to Protocol Games.
They should have.
Tencent acquired a 40% stake in Epic back in 2012. Epic CEO still Tim Sweeney maintains control of the company.
They should have done that.
Quote from that article that I read on where did I get the article from? And I hate from protocol.com.
Okay.
So reading that article, right? They had the suggestion, quote, the suggestion was offered during a meeting between Apple and Google, the details of which are still confidential. But other portions of unredacted court docs reveal Google suggested to Apple the two companies team up and work as if they were one company to combat efforts like Epic's to undermine mobile app store commission rates and restrictions against alternative app stores. Like, bro, that sounds like a fucking plot for evil corporations. We're gonna get together, we're gonna merge and buy everything out, and they have to buy it out through us.
But then they would have to put themselves in bed with China. No, wait, they've already done that.
We're doing that. Because if they don't do this,
they should have done it then.
Because if they don't do it, China's gonna bootleg their shit.
Right, they should have done it then. Why not?
You think so?
Why not?
That'd be horrible. You have to buy all your guys. I don't play fucking mobile games at all.
This isn't about mobile games. This is about fucking.
But the thing is, that's how it starts. So it's not about the mobile games. Well, it's about the mobile games. But the thing is, you not have to buy it through these two companies, and whatever rates they want to set it at, whatever prices they want to set it at.
Like I said, talking about Epic
I don't
games.
care. Like I said, I don't give a shit.
But
about
PlayStation's already doing that.
With what?
But
they're not the only console market in town. There's Nintendo, there's PlayStation, there's Steam, there's GOG, there's other ways to get but this is through the whole mobile app store, the whole mobile.
Is it mobile
through that avenue
specifically? Well, that they were just talking about buying out Epic in general, just in general.
Well, I would.
That's what I read in the story anyway. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they want to buy Epic for sure, but I think they want to do it for the whole mobile aspect. That's for sure. That's what I got out of it.
But
the article.
What has Epic done mobilely besides Fortnite, which is now banned everywhere?
I think that's the big one though. That's the big one. It's so huge. I mean, it's literally fucking Apple big, versus Apple versus Epic Games.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I mean, like I said, I don't give a shit about mobile apps. But the fact that when you start going down the slippery slope of these two conglomerates, you having to go through them for everything. That's where it don't sit well with me.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
But also, would Fortnite even still be a thing if that was going on, or?
Dude, Fortnite is still a thing.
No. What I'm saying, would it still be a thing if Google and Tencent had bought out Epic? It would still be going on, but would it be where it's at right now? Because Fortnite is where it's at because of Epic, and let's be real, that it is what it is. Would it still be that way if somebody else had taken the helm?
Well, let's be real, they still a battle royale. Who's to say that these two guys get together once they buy Epic and they call it another night something?
Fair
same
enough.
formula and adding microtransactions. I mean, it's not like Apple invented the genre of battle royale. They blatantly stole it and copied it and just added microtransactions to it. And I'm sure they could get together, find the formula or whatever formula they're using, and just call it whatever. Same game mechanics.
True.
So,
I mean, it is what it is, but
I'm
glad it didn't happen.
I just think it's shitty that's how they see things.
I'm just glad that it didn't happen, but also companies buy companies all the time.
They do. It
does happen.
Companies buy companies, but when they start going for the whole monopoly aspect, trying to corner a market,
I don't think it's monopoly. If there's multiple different, you still have the Apple App Store, and then that's Google. It. But Google and Tencent would purchase Epic, and then they would have a corner hold on Fortnite, but they wouldn't have a corner hold on all mobile games.
They won't have all mobile games, not ever. No, you're right.
But that big one game, that one game, yeah, for sure. So, I see where you're coming from, but also
who's to say they're not going to go to other companies and be like, oh, you're just worth this much? We already bought the biggest ones.
Yeah, though. I mean, definitely, it starts a slippery slope, but but it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. You're right. It didn't happen.
Like
You're
if we could go visit like an alternate universe where we could actually check and see what would happen, that would be like, oh shit.
It hasn't happened yet. Who's to know? This shit's they're still doing stuff on courts. You know how many times corporate
Tencent is very monopolistic, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's
like,
yeah.
I don't think Tencent needs Google for anything.
Yeah, I mean they're not at their point by accident. They know what they've been doing.
Yeah,
they got their fingers on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, we know that for sure.
I think Tencent does not need any of that to get that done. Like I think Tencent has enough revenue and capital to like buy Epic 5 times over, bro. Like just give me that.
I think it's just a foothold for Tencent to get into American soil, honestly. Like a big foothold.
I mean, they have their foothold in American soil. They're in fucking Hollywood. They have Tencent Productions that does movies.
Did you see the new Marvel movie coming out? Shang Tsung? No, that's more combat. Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings?
And the Immortals. Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, they're not going to talk about China or Taiwan at
all,
all, bro.
At all.
It's not going to happen.
Was it the one we're talking about? The Immortals?
Yeah, Immortals is coming. They just released a trailer for that one,
I saw Rob Stark is in there, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'm glad he's working because I think the guy's really good. I think he's a really talented actor. But as for like, no, I don't want to support these guys anymore. I don't give them money. So, yeah, I saw that Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings. I could be saying it wrong, but I was like, wow. Oh, I really want to appease.
Tencent has a net worth of $48 billion. The company has a total equity of $356 billion.
God damn it!
Now let me look up Epic here.
We're crunching numbers here.
No, I just want to know.
I'm going to crunch numbers
because I haven't actually looked this up in a minute. But I know Tencent is worth way more than fucking Epic. Epic is only worth $6 billion. Yeah. So, yeah, 5 times over. I was right.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's so much money. So much fucking money. Tell me, bro.
So, Skyrim, 10-year anniversary on 11/11/21.
I want to get to that yet.
Now they added fishing.
Oh, my God. You mean something you can get in a mod online for free? But how much do I got to pay to play it on PlayStation 5?
I think it's free. I think it's a free upgrade.
No.
It's not?
No.
Where'd you see it at?
It's like $60. It's like $60.
If you have it on PlayStation,
no. 5? You have to buy the anniversary edition.
The anniversary edition.
You have to buy the anniversary edition on PlayStation 4, which is going to get the free upgrade to PlayStation 5. Not the Skyrim special. It's the Skyrim special edition. It'll probably be on discount. Edition.
Like $19.99, right?
Eventually, 10 years from now. Fuck, dude.
When they did the 20-year anniversary.
That's so stupid.
No, I'm not surprised. I am not fucking surprised. I think I saw somewhere that game has more remakes than Resident Evil 4. I mean, more ports, more ports than Resident Evil 4.
Sure,
like,
does.
Well,
and Resident Evil 4 is still coming to VR, but
yeah.
Skyrim already did that. Never mind.
Yeah.
How much is it though?
Find out, guys.
Skyrim Anniversary Edition is set to launch later this year alongside a free update for the game. It's a great addition to the game. It'll be free to everyone. Skyrim Anniversary Edition launches on November 11th, and it includes the existing special. So you have to at least own Special Edition. Okay. So if you don't get it on sale, yeah,
I don't know which edition I have.
You still pay money.
We're paying money.
You still bought the game, man. Maybe
it might be if I could somehow get my old digital copy to upgrade for free, then right. I will go visit Tamriel again.
Okay.
But other than that, if I gotta pay money, nah, I'm fine. I don't see the. Oh, you're awake again. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Oh, you're awake.
Yeah. On some DLC news, Mortal Shells DLC.
Yeah, I saw that.
So the game's on sale right now. I played it, guys. I enjoyed it. If you like Souls games, it's like a shortened version of a Souls game. Instead of I think I put roughly 40 hours in Sekiro, in Mortal Shells,
like 15,
roughly
right?
just to play it. It was roughly like 15 to 20 hours,
right.
18 hours around there. So I enjoyed it. It's a nice little chunk. It didn't welcome its stay. So I enjoyed it. Oh, no, Naomi. Hold on, guys. My dog is old and she's up.
We're also dropping frames like crazy.
It's fine.
Same thing. Shitty ass internet connection.
It.
Call Comcast, bitch.
Oh, shit, it is.
Talking shit like you was.
It's fine. Hold on, guys. Y'all give me 1 second.
She's going to look for a place to poop. Yeah, man. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, fucking... It is what it is, dude.
Skyrim?
No, Mortal Shells. They're coming out with DLC. It's going to be dope. I'm pretty sure, like, Mortal Shells is awesome. You know? And I have all the faith in the world.
Don't you?
Huh?
You bought it for like $10, didn't you?
I did. I bought it for like $10, yeah.
You bought it for $10.
It's a great game. But, like, how much is the DLC going to cost? Like, $5-10? Like, I'm down for that.
Oh, no, the DLC... Actually, the DLC
Is it free?
It's free from between August 18th, which was
Wednesday.
up to the 23rd
It's
on Monday.
free.
So it's free DLC.
Oh, I need to go download that tonight.
So I got it on Epic Game Store.
Nice. Did you already download the DLC?
Yeah, the DLC. I already claimed it.
I gotta do that.
After that, it becomes $7.99.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna go download that
so
today.
it's a small team. I don't mind paying.
No,
If I would have missed it, I would have bought it.
I need to go and finish that game too.
I'm fine. I'm good with supporting a small team. Cold Symmetry. So I think they add another shell, and they add some different color schematics.
Hell yeah!
And a rogue-like mode or something. I haven't.
Ooh,
done what it's
really?
about. Yeah. So that's coming out from Mortal Shell. I like that game a lot. Try it out, guys, if you like Souls games. On Guilty Gear, Jacko is coming out August 27th.
Next Friday.
Next Friday, she's coming out.
What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't like Jacko on Revelator, so I don't know if I'm gonna like her here. She's like a puppet character. She has these little.
I kind of like
little
my
minions. Is that so?
Is that the one though?
Well, you have the DLC, so you can try it out.
Okay, well.
And then on Samurai Showdown X Guilty
You can try
Gear,
it out at the house. Next
Biken
week.
is coming out next DLC. Of course, it's fucking Biken. Who else would it be?
What was that for?
For Samurai Showdown.
Sam Show.
Yeah, they did a
never played that
crossover
one.
with Guilty Gear.
Nice game. Never met it.
Nice game. So the Biken's coming out. The one-armed, busty ass samurai. She's coming out, which makes sense. Like everybody's like, who else
Female
could it be?
Sekiro.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, she's a drunk. She beats everybody up, and one-armed.
Nice.
Yeah, minus the prosthetic. So she's coming out, but like, of course, it's gonna be freaking Biken. Who else is gonna be to fit the aesthetics? The aesthetics for Samurai Showdown, like it had to be her. So yeah, try it out, guys. That's coming up down the pipe.
There's also like 4 other characters that they announced for.
Which one?
Was it King of Fighters that we haven't covered
Oh,
because
bro.
we're done?
Like, yeah, well, King of Fighters, they pushed it back to 2021. I think they had like, I forgot who they had.
I think they saw Guilty Gear and they were like, "Nah, we're good."
Well, they gotta have the rollback. They gotta have the rollback
Nah, we're
implemented, and they gotta have what else? They gotta have solid gameplay for sure. The rollback, like online,
The rollback needs to happen.
has to be online. Because if you can't play it online, even though like, I want to say things are kind of slowly opening up because Evo announced that in August of 2022 they will have a live event. So
Okay.
we'll see. I mean, it's a whole year from
Maybe.
now.
I mean,
It's a whole year from now. It depends if Lambda destroys us.
yeah, and Delta
And
all
Delta
that
and
other shit.
Omega,
Yeah.
Gamma.
You
Don't
probably
forget
got all
Gamma.
those.
Don't forget Gamma.
You probably got all those.
Yeah, so those might be coming out. No, I don't know about that, guys. But yeah, so maybe there'll be some more online events, some live action events coming out. But that's about it.
I've got a couple more things.
Go.
So Cyberpunk released their
Oh, God.
1.3 with their
Oh, God.
first free DLC.
Bro, I heard they were streaming it, and like chat was so unruly with it,
Ripping them up.
just turning them up. Like
Turned up.
Someone was like,
They was turned.
"Why are you streaming this? You know that you're gonna have toxic people in it. Like,
You're
that's
doing it
true."
to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't want to touch on that too much. I just wanted to say, hey, it is out. They did bug fixes and quest fixes and all that
Good.
stuff, and their first batch of free DLC. So
And it's ready for PS4. Still not.
PS4.
Is it like PS4 copies on sale, like dirt cheap?
It was like $10 on Tuesday. I'm not even kidding.
I know, I heard.
It was $10.
That's what I heard.
I almost bought it just so I could play the PS4 version and have it for PS5 for later. But I was like, nah, I'm good. So I don't even have that on my PC at the moment. I'm too busy on other things, but I will
games.
eventually come back to it. Like I'm gonna give
play
it. Like,
right?
I did play it, but trash. I'll come back to it whenever they fix things.
They had a fucking tweet. They're like, "What was your favorite origin story for your character? Was Corporal Kid, Street Rat, or what's the other one? Gangster or something?"
Right, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, and then someone in the comments were like, "It's all the same shit."
You end up in the same place.
Yeah,
I own the game.
Minus some dialogue options, it's the same shit.
Yeah, because you get like different dialogue options
Yeah.
depending on what
origin story you pick.
origin story you pick, but nothing happens.
Yeah, I was like, again, who's in charge of y'all's fucking Twitter? Who's only putting out these bullshit ass questions out there? They're gonna roast your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
And,
I'll do their fucking socials for them if they want me to.
yeah, I would just be like Wendy's and roast everybody that's trying
There
to
you
roast
go.
me. That's how
There
I
you
would
go.
do it.
Yeah, hire Wendy's to do your fucking
So
socials.
I just wanted to mention because it's big news. They finally released their first free DLC, Almost a year
I
later.
thought they came out like in February, March when they're showing their roadmap and shit. Remember?
Yeah, it was supposed to happen, and then they got hacked, and then
that's right.
Right. So they finally released their first free DLC in August, almost a year later. That was my whole point of that story, was to get that out. Its game's still broken. And also Quake Con is going on right now.
Oh, nice.
And Quake One, huh?
Where's Quake One taking?
I have no idea.
Ohio, probably.
Somewhere, not here.
Cleveland.
But Quake Con's going on. They have Quake 1, 2, and 3 all joined Game Pass through Quake Con. So with that, all three of those games come out on Game Pass.
Bethesda game, right?
Bethesda, that's
yeah.
right.
I think they're on sale.
id Software.
Yeah, id Software. I think they're on sale on Steam too.
That's
think,
right.
Doom Eternal's on. I thought somebody was streaming it.
All that shit's on sale right now.
I heard good things about Doom Eternal.
Great game.
I heard good things about it.
Great game.
I haven't played it.
No, well, Doom 2016 is good. Doom Eternal, I didn't like that much.
Really?
Yeah, I like
that's a lot more platformy on that one, huh? Jumping around,
yeah,
your chain and bouncing.
A lot more. There's a lot more cooldowns to deal with on Eternal than there is on 2016.
2016 is more old school, just shoot 'em up.
Yeah, fucking run and gun. But yeah, so Quake also did a re-release of Quake One, which came out on PC and all consoles, and it's crossplay with upgraded graphics and visuals, and
go play with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. But yeah, that also came out this week. And like, there's a big sale on Steam right now for QuakeCon.
Good.
And on PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken. So all that stuff is still going on. But basically, it's like fucking QuakeCon. Is it QuakeCon or is it Bethesda Con?
I think it's QuakeCon. I think it's everything Quake.
Is it Bethesda?
I've heard about it before. I've heard about.
No, I mean, like,
before,
it's been around for a while, but like, I feel like always at QuakeCon they don't announce anything Quake.
I think it's just there for everybody who just likes the game and the genre.
Right.
I'm guessing now that maybe Microsoft owns them, maybe they have kind of a Microsoft corner and they'll talk about their stuff and make some announcements. I don't know.
So Quake 2021 was released, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that. Quake 2021. Yeah, it was released this week. Yeah. Schedule accidentally leaks, and it came out already. So available with bonus new expansion and shit. So they got like mods where you can download
all 400 of them.
New stuff. They had like Quake RTX and all that stuff.
Just make it up.
It looked good. It looked smooth, and then the crossplay sounded fun to me. It's like, oh, an arena shooter.
Why not?
That's crossplay. Like, who has that right now? Like, nobody.
Do you think there's like still like what do Quake fans do? They just keep playing the old Quake. They don't make any more new Quake games, do they?
No, they make Doom games.
They make Doom, so that's like the closest thing you get to it.
Same shit.
So yeah, do you think they just kind of like there's like a big old crossover between Doom fans and Quake? Has to be, right?
Yeah, it's the same developer, same.
Yeah, just different names.
Basically, the same engine.
But they don't like make any Quake Eternals.
I would love to see a new Quake because Quake 2 was probably my first PC game that I ever played, and I am definitely going home and downloading Quake 1, 2, and 3 to play through them eventually on Game Pass. Yeah, because Quake 2 was my first PC game I ever played. Hands down. First PC game I've ever played.
Hey, I don't know anybody that's hardcore into Quake. Because I would like to talk to them like, so what do you do like when you're not playing Quake? Like, you play just
I don't think they're that hard. I don't think they're that hardcore.
I guess they just really like it, yeah.
They just like to play online with matches and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. Like, I want to play through the campaign again, though. Like, not that it had story or anything, but I just want to give it a shot. I want to see if it lives up to my memory, basically. It's like,
I don't know, dude. Sometimes playing like old nostalgia games, when you go back and visit them, you're like, fuck.
Oh, you mean Final Fantasy 7?
I like Final Fantasy 7. I can still play that one. Both of them. Yeah, I still play both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally just got the giant materia out of Fort Condor. We had to play that little RTS game, mini game. It sucks.
Fair enough.
I was dreading. I was like, I don't want to do this. I think the next one I gotta go to is I gotta go visit Cloud back in Medeal, and then I gotta go get the giant materia out of Rocket Town. I'm telling you, dude, the OG one is where it's at.
Yeah, I mean,
and I don't know how they're gonna implement.
You know why? Because it's the whole fucking game. That's why.
I don't know how they're gonna implement the next Final Fantasy.
It isn't just like 45 minutes of the story.
I don't know how they're gonna implement it. For real.
I still have that. I'm still salty about that.
About what?
Still salty about that because you're like, oh, it's gonna be in multiple parts of the remake, and then they're like release part 1, It doesn't say part 1 on the fucking box, right?
Yeah.
And then they still haven't announced part 2 or part 3 or any kind of a fucking roadmap.
All we had was the Yuffie DLC that came back in June.
Right. And then they're like, oh, we're announcing Final Fantasy 16.
16,
yeah. And we got nothing for you on 7. Go fuck yourself, everybody who bought it.
That's what it is.
Because you got to play the first hour of the actual original game with revamped story and graphics and stuff. Congratulations.
I mean, if you played the original, you getting the remake, like remaster, whatever, that's just like a bonus. Like, okay, cool.
Right. We've
$60. To me, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. But
plus $20 for the DLC.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I still think it's worth it.
Okay.
So if ever since seeing the PlayStation 3 tech demo of that Final Fantasy,
right.
and people first thought, oh, they're gonna remake there. Like waiting since then and waiting now, I'm at the point now like I could wait another fucking whenever it finishes.
I just hope it happens because
it will.
They haven't. Will it though?
It will. It will. It's gonna take time.
It's like the same argument between you and digital games. Like this. Square Enix could go under between now and then.
It could. But they don't promise me. It's not like I gave them money or like it's something that they owe anybody. It's just there.
They fucking owe everybody.
They don't owe anybody.
Yeah, they do. They owe everybody who they put out that fucking remake for. They definitely owe them the rest of the story, I think.
You think?
I think so.
You think?
I think so. My personal opinion is I think that they owe everybody who bought that remake the rest of the fucking story to finish it out.
Well, that's your opinion.
Because they left it as a cliffhanger.
But definitely, yeah.
They did. We need
more.
But when are we gonna get that?
I doubt they'll go under. I doubt they'll go under.
No, I know. But I'm just
pretty sure they will have another game. I just don't know when. And if they don't, actually, I'll be like, okay, I got the OG story. I know what's going on. And if you want more content, there's Crisis Core. There's Advent Children. You can play Dirge of Cerberus. A lot of content.
Advent Children.
You can watch the anime if you want.
Yeah, you could.
So,
You're right.
I mean, there's enough content and lore out there.
I'm just saying they could at least put out a roadmap. A rough roadmap.
I don't know.
I'm not even talking about like, release date's 2023 for part 2.
I think they talked about it too. I think they said that even the next episode of Final Fantasy 7 is going to be a lot less turnover time than it was with the first one because they already got a lot of the assets and the engine ready to go. Now
How long was the first turnover?
Fuck if I know. I don't know when they announced it.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like they announced it 2 years ago. They released it.
Well, I know they first talked about it. It was the E3 2019. I want to say.
And
I
it came out in 2020
last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So they announced it 2020. It comes out 2021. They put out Intergrad.
I'd say 2023 at least. When we
I just wish they would say more about it. That's all I'm saying. Is like I'm not saying that I hated the game. I absolutely loved the game. I enjoyed the shit out of it. But I want more of that. And do I want to replay the game in hard mode? Nah, not really. I kind of want to continue.
Hard.
I want to continue the story. Yeah. That's where I want to go.
And I don't know how they're going to do it. Because like I said, all the things I just talked about, the finding the huge materia, going to Medeal, going to the North Caverns, I don't know. Going to the Golden Saucer, I don't know how they're going to implement all that in the other games. They'll definitely have to change the story for sure. Just to make the game fit. So we'll see.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm not holding my breath. Like if they say it's not coming out, I'll be like, well, I got to enjoy the remake. I'm fine.
The remake of the intro.
A remaster or whatever. Yeah.
The remake of the intro. Got it.
Remake. Yeah.
What else you got, Bubba?
I think I'm set for the night. I covered my DLC, what I was playing. I could do that. Watch.
Yeah, you got it. Fuck out.
And we out.
Now, where can we find you, Rick?
Catch me at OS_Rick. So you guys catch me there. I love streaming. I love doing the podcast, of course. Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Now that I'm going back to work next week.
Joe ass back to work.
Oh, yeah. I'll be on a steady schedule. But I do plan on playing all day Saturday and maybe Sunday afternoon. I'll be playing Dead by Daylight. So if you guys got any tips on how to play Nemesis or what skills I should be focusing on or what to do as a survivor.
I got a tip for you right now.
It's a tiny tip.
Get good.
Tiny tip. You didn't even play the game.
I know, but get good anyway because you suck at multiplayer.
Finish Sekiro.
Yeah.
So you can't even talk.
Took you 3 hours to beat that boss.
Bro.
I got you, fam.
It took me 40 hours to beat the whole game. Timing.
Go ahead.
So, catch me there, guys. I love streaming. I'll be playing some Dead by Daylight. I think that's the next game I'll be focusing on. Maybe some Final Fantasy 7 or maybe some Ghost of Tsushima. We'll see.
Sound
But
like
yeah,
fire.
I love streaming. Catch me there, guys. Of course, doing the podcast, hanging out with you guys is always a blast and
Hell's
hanging
yeah.
out. So yeah, catch me there, guys.
As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media and Twitch at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or optionselectpod on all things social media. As always, guys, we love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Everybody who was in chat today,
Yes,
everybody
thank you,
who
guys.
listens to our podcast.
Thank you.
Day in, day out, week in, week out. We love every single one of you guys. The best thing you can do for us is rate, review us on Apple Podcasts or anywhere else. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes.
We appreciate every single one of you, and we can't wait to see you again next week for episode 120.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Have fun. See ya.